What is going on there, ones? Nero here for you, some Call of Duty Black Ops 2 and a walkthrough of one of the new DLC maps here from the Revolution DLC, Downhill. So this map's actually set in the French Alps, and see first, hopefully of many, snow maps here in Black Ops 2. I'm going to give you a quick walkthrough of the map and how I play it and how things work and where stuff's at. So essentially we're going to spawn here on the seaside first, or I'm going to show you what happens here on the seaside first. So what I like to do when you play Domination, you obviously got A there, you got B there. It's kind of in the raid style of a triangle map where it's like straight between A and C, and B is slightly off that center path. What I like to do instead of going to B right away is you capture C, yada yada yada, then you take the flank route. So this entire left side here is a giant, I'm gonna call this, what direction are we facing? This is south. You want to take the south route. I'm looking at the compass on the map, and it's a giant flank route. So there's two ways around this rock right here. You can go the low ground, or you can take the high ground. The high ground is typically better if you know, especially if you're leading, like you're in front of your teammates, or if you're the only one going here. You can kind of check to see if there's someone had poked on that rock or whatever. You can come up to this rock, you get an idea, see if someone's at that rock and whatnot, or maybe even in this building. And then, but eventually, you're right here on the A flag. And typically, right off the beginning of the game, people don't really expect to, you flank them around there on the A flag, so you can do that. And hello, there's a snowman on this map. Oh, there's a snowman. He usually has a hat on, but I knifed that off. The hat, there's typically a hat there. He kind of looks like Frosty. There's a building here behind the A flag. There's two ways in. You can go this way, or you can go this way here through this door. Can you climb this? Well, I guess you can't really do anything with it. Then you come inside. It's pretty pretty, and it does serve a purpose though. This building actually does serve a purpose. It's not just randomly back here. It's pretty good for defending the A flag if you're in a close game or wherever you need to hold on the A flag last second. Typically, it's kind of worthless to camp out up there because not too often are you going to find multiple people coming around towards the A flag. They typically go only for B. And we're going to come down here this left way. What direction am I facing? This is north. And we're going to head into the focal point of the map, which is the ski lodge, which is, I'm just going to call it a ski lodge. I don't even know what you really call this area. There's a bunch of these things, which will, in fact, murder you. You can do whatever you want to try to avoid it. You can lay underneath it. It will hit you, and you will die. These things touch you, you die. But we're here at the B flag, and B flag's pretty good. There's 2 points of cover. You can capture the flag from right here, or you can capture the flag from right here. It's a really good place to cover, but if you're going to try and get the B flag, hold on to the B flag, you're going to need control of this little ski lodge right here. So I'm going to go inside real quick and show you exactly why you need control of it. So one, you can kind of shoot people from here. If you go around this way, I'm trying not to get hit by this thing, you can still shoot them from there. But the biggest point is this room right here where people can just come up, and regardless if you're taking cover behind that rock, the guys up here can get you. And they can get such a perfect head poke where you only see the tip of their hat coming through that window. So you guys got to keep that in mind when you're going after the B flag. Now we're going to head back up towards C a little bit. So we're going to take this little flank route here. We're going to show you how I like to flank the C flag. It's, let's say we have A and B, and they're all around the C flag. I like to come up here on this left side here and come around. You gotta keep an eye on people. This is the stupidest route right here if you want to take, because if they're camping the C flag, or if they're taking your C flag and you're trying to stop them, they expect you to come right through here. People use this on, what you call us a tractor snowplow. People will head poke on this and use this cover, and they'll take you out as you come through there. So it's a really, unless you're facing idiots, it's not really a good way to go. If you want to go a safer route, you come around right here, and you come up by this little camera room, and you can take these people out from up here. If you do that, it works out a little bit better, because if they're head poking here, more of their body's exposed if you're coming from that angle right there. So it works out. One of the advantages the C flag has is it kind of looks over B a little bit. You kind of have a view of B. If they're hiding behind the rock, it's not going to help. But I found, honestly, that people are too stupid to use the rock as cover. They just kind of lay down in the middle of the flag and hope they capture it. In which case, I come up here and I shoot them out, and it's really no difficulty at all. We're going to call this the store because, obviously there's stuff for sale. We got boots. Is that pink boot? That is a pink boot, right on. There's a bunch of skis and snowboard. I like these boots, orange and blue. That's awesome. And we're back here on the flanking route. I'm going to go show you the building by the flanking route, in which is also good for defending B and defending the middle area as a whole. So you come up here. This is kind of like what they give the A side to defend B. Although this area is not really controlled very well by the A side. There's constantly people trying to flank through this side, so this isn't really the A side. I wouldn't call this a safe building. You're always going to get shot in the back if you just try and camp in this window. But the window itself can help you defend B. If you're looking for a really good way to defend the B flag, do what I do. You see my Killstreak setup right now. I got the Guardian, Sentry Gun, and AGR. And this is basically the Killstreak setup I use on most of the DLC maps. So when I got my Killstreaks on this map, I would like come right here and place a sentry gun. The sentry gun will get people to come out of there and get people in the window, and also try and stop people coming from A. And on this side, I'll plant the Guardian, which will just suppress everything on this direction. Now, if I just want to be a camper, I can just stand right here and I won't die while my Guardian and my sentry do work for me. Or you can run out and do whatever and just leave them, because there's no real way behind them. The only way to stop that sentry gun or to stop this Guardian is with an EMP grenade, because if they're back to back like this, there's no way behind it. There's no way behind it. Oh, I guess maybe if they use blind eye, they can just walk right past the sentry gun and get behind them. But for the most part, there's nothing they could really do about that. But that is pretty much the walkthrough of this map as it sits so far. And I like the map itself. It's probably my favorite out of the DLC setup so far. I'm going to show you one more thing about this map and hopefully not die. There are little side flanking routes here for the what do you call this again? The ski lodge. I don't know the names of things yet. I'm learning. But yeah, instead of walking through the main doorways, like let's say you're coming from C, instead of going through that main door where people might expect you, you can go around this way and make your way towards the middle. And ooh, almost got hit by that thing. And you can get people from the side. Interesting note is you can walk on this. Does it help you? No, not really. It doesn't really do much, but you can walk across it. The same stands for the A side. If you're trying to flank from the A side, you can do that as well. It says going through the main door. But I hope you guys all enjoyed this walkthrough of one of the new DLC maps, Downhill. Remember to leave a rating on your way out to wherever you guys feel the video deserves. Hopefully you found it informative for those of you like on PS3 or those of you who just haven't gotten the DLC so far. But now hopefully you have an idea of what the map looks like. You can favorite this video, use it as a reference, go back and look at it anytime you want, and it will show you just about anything you need to know about this map. So until then, this has been Nero. Hope you guys all enjoyed. Please rate the video, and I like Frosty. Have a wonderful day.
I was banging 7 gram rocks, that's how I roll. I got one